Now, your Storm Tracker 13 forecast first, sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Skylar Music.
And I'm Adriana Catero. I was so tempted to say peekaboo. Such a mom, right? Well, it's Wednesday. It's September 3rd. We're joined here with meteorologist Hannah Ronner, who's going to fill us in on the temperatures we can expect to see for the rest of the work week. And as we head into the weekend, it's going to heat up.
Yes, it is going to get a little bit warmer. So we have very fall-like conditions. We know Labor Day was nice and cool. Really wasn't a big difference yesterday either. It felt exactly like it did on Monday. We have that today still. Okay. We're going to be in the low 80s, low humidity, very comfortable, very sunny.
I've been enjoying it.
I know, but we will get warmer. So those of us who do like summer, you know, you get to enjoy that this weekend as well. Hopefully squeezing in one of the last final beach days of the year, whether that's on a Friday or Saturday. There's a slightly better rain chance on Sunday. And Saturday is also going to be your warmest day. But as we zoom out and we look across the area currently, there's a couple of spotty showers in western North Carolina and eastern Tennessee. Some high pressure overhead. That's going to be scooting to the east, keeping winds out of the north for today, but those will change during the overnight. And that's, of course, going to allow those temperatures to warm. So look across the area. There's a few cities that are a lot cooler compared to yesterday, like Cheraw and Kingstree, where it's 7 degrees lower, but the coast is only 2 degrees cooler. So for some, it's more noticeable. For others, it's a pretty minor difference. But we have a low of 54 in Cheraw and Kingstree, but it's 10 degrees warmer in Myrtle Beach. But beautiful, sunny, perfect conditions stick around for today, and the high is around 82 for the beach and mid-80s for inland.
Hannah, thank you. And first up at 6, party boat owners in Horry County are accused of not taking the proper steps to avoid a mass shooting.
That's right. On May 25th, police say 10 people were injured from gunfire while aboard a party boat of 100 people. Horry County police arrested 2 teens in connection with the shooting, a 16-year-old boy and 19-year-old Shawan Williams.
News 13's Adriana Lawrence spoke to a lawyer representing 4 of the victims behind the recently filed lawsuits.
Attorney Brooke Wright says she tried reaching out to the boat owner and the dock property owner where the shooting happened. One refused to negotiate and the other still hasn't called her back.
And really by their failure to cooperate and providing information, it's forced me to have to go ahead and take these steps.
Kalela and Cameron Buffkin, James Graham, and Vince Hanna all filed lawsuits in Horry County Common Pleas Court naming Hurricane Fleet LLC, Little River Campground, and Meek Bell. Also named are Shawan Williams' mother, Jacqueline Bellamy, and his aunt Griselda Red. The filings seek damages on grounds of negligence, alcohol liability, negligent hiring, and more. Wright says the boat staff overserved alcohol and did not take the right security measures, enabling the violence.
There's a lot of money that was made off of this event. My clients purchased tickets, and certainly they should use that money to have economically feasible security measures in place that could have prevented this.
Wright says she believes staff was serving alcohol to a minor who was involved in the shooting. She adds some people were patted down and wanted as they came aboard, but not all.
So clearly it was foreseeable, and the defendants in this case knew that pat downs were necessary. They suspected that there could be people with weapons. However, they failed to do those pat downs on every single person. They let some people get on the boat without going through the pat down. I don't know if it was because they knew them or if they had some special VIP treatment going on.
Now she says one of her clients is left with a more than $200,000 medical bill. She says this lawsuit will force the party boat to provide information like their insurance they weren't forthcoming with before.
Now we reached out to all of the parties involved but have not yet heard back. Wright says she's not sure if there will be any additional criminal charges. In the newsroom, Adriana Lawrence, News 13.
And this couple faces charges after their child was repeatedly beaten by its father and allowed to live in what Horry County Police called deplorable conditions. Police arresting Jason Richardson and Samantha Graham last Wednesday at their Conway area home after a 911 call about a domestic violence and abuse situation. Warrants say both the home and the baby's food were infested with bugs, and the child was being kept in a room used for illegal drugs. Jail records show police arresting Richardson 3 days earlier on August 24th and charging him with third-degree domestic violence. He was released from jail last Tuesday on a $1,500 bond. As for the new charges, Richardson is being held without bond on a string of charges, including cruelty to children and criminal domestic violence of a high and aggravated nature. Graham is charged with unlawful conduct toward a child. At last check, she's in jail on a $10,000 bond.
New this morning, authorities in Lumberton say a man wanted in connection with a robbery Tuesday has been arrested. Lawrence Swindle was arrested around 4 yesterday afternoon and is charged with robbery with a dangerous weapon, second-degree kidnapping, and felony conspiracy. Police say the robbery happened shortly before 2:30 yesterday afternoon at the Wells Fargo branch on North Elm Street. Police say Swindle gave a teller a note asking for money and left in a dark-colored sedan with an unknown amount of cash. He's being held at the Robeson County Detention Center without bond.
And this Williamsburg County woman facing a homicide by child abuse charge is out on bond. Here's a closer look at Armina Seal Middleton, who was arrested last Tuesday and released on Saturday. A judge set her bond at $25,000. She's charged in connection with the death of 4-month-old Zymir Miller. During her first court appearance last week, we learned she had no relation to the boy and that DSS gave her custody of the baby at the request of his mother. Her sister told us Seal Middleton is in poor health and Zymir should not have been in her care. King Street Police were called to a Dollar General store last Monday to help medics after the child was found unresponsive in a car that wasn't running. Zymir died at the hospital. Authorities said he arrived there with a temperature of 107 degrees.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
The time now is 6:06 and traffic flows look good so far this morning for the coast from Murrells Inlet to Little River. No delays in 501 and 544 as of now look good, but expect that to begin to slow down over the next hour. The drive time is 6 minutes from Farrow Parkway to Glens Bay and 7 minutes from Mr. Joe White to 82nd Parkway. We do have a minor crash being reported for parts of I-95. It was reported more than an hour ago, but nonetheless is still labeled as active. It's on I-95 South, a little bit past Red Road. If you look in this live camera on the bottom right side, you can see somebody has their hazards on down below. So they definitely pulled off of the road, but just know that there is a car there. And the live look at downtown Florence, no delays for West Palmetto Street. The drive time is 10 minutes from TV Road to 76.
Hannah, thank you. Some exciting news. A Minnesota-based company that offers bike tours with an alcoholic twist is bringing its concept to Horry County. Conway City Council approved the Pedal Pub Tours during its meeting yesterday. The 15-person vehicles run on foot power with a small engine to assist. The group tours will run through Conway's Main Street district at speeds of up to 10 miles per hour with a 2-beer maximum during the tour. In our region, the business already operates in Columbia, Charlotte, and Wilmington. No word yet this morning on when the tours will start in Conway.
To the PD now, State Education Superintendent Ellen Weaver visited Florence County yesterday to make a big announcement.
Yes, she did, and Weaver celebrated J.C. Lynch Elementary in Coward, reaching statewide goals set by the South Carolina Department of Education. News 13's Eric Cooper has more.
You know, these schools that are beating the odds across the state, it all starts with a great principal, strong principal leadership that is focused on instruction in the classroom and on supporting their teachers with the tools and resources that they need to be successful.
Other districts like Horry County, for example, have excelled above 80% in both reading and math for grades 3rd through 8th.
As educators, we know that 3rd grade is a milestone year, that point where students shift from learning to read to reading to learn. The growth of our 3rd graders have shown this year is nothing short of remarkable. Their achievement demonstrates both their hard work and dedication of their teachers in laying a strong foundation for future learning.
Educators in Coward say students and educators working together help get them where they are.
Our students rise to our high expectations because they know we will not settle for anything other than their very best. So our students develop confidence in themselves because they know we believe in them and we love them and we will completely support them through the thick and the thin.
Our hardworking 3rd graders from last year. I know there are moments in which you doubted yourself and there are moments in which you want to give up and you were frustrated with us for not letting you give up. But we're glad that you were able to see why we pushed you so hard. We saw your potential and it's a blessing to get to witness it in its current form.
That was Eric Cooper reporting. The date to have the goal met is in 2030.
Superintendent Weaver says she's confident they can have all students across the state at or above their grade level. 3 people have been arrested for sending drug-laced books to multiple prisons. Hear what a postal inspector had to say coming up on News 13.